I always start streams with, like, okay. As in, like, okay, I'm live. It's like, I am here! Young Midoriya! But, I'm not wearing an All Might costume. Although I had considered cosplaying as All Might. I think cosplaying as Eri was... It was pretty easy to make this, so... I've even got the bandages on my arms. Oh, man. It's great. The hair goes through the body, but I don't particularly care that much about that. It looks a bit weird, but... right, okay, that's been set to transparent. Now we fire up My Hero 1's Justice, and then I adjust the sound for the game. So I need to drag XSplit over to this monitor. I need to open up the live chat, the live streaming window. Everything is showing. That's what I like to see.
My Hero 1's Justice 2!
That's definitely loud. 31 is probably about right. 31, and then... Oh no, that's the background audio, and volume's gonna go up when they speak. Okay, let's try that. I'm pretty much ready to go. So I've been through and set the settings,
the future.
But I haven't played any of the story yet or anything like that. Oh, shit, I need to add the game source.
I want to fight for a future where everyone can smile, because a world without people laughing is a dark place.
You kind of need to see the game. Otherwise, what's the point?
Give up already. It's like I told you heroes earlier. You're all going to die.
This game is fucking cool! The show is cool. Sure, it's generic shonen through and through, but I'm up to about 3/4 of the way through season 5, and it's great.
Not good.
There's unfortunately a lot of training arc stuff going on in this show. Like, we must train to get better, but apart from that, it's pretty good. The characters elevate this show, absolutely. I'm curious about the whole film thing they're doing here, because there's a character whose ability is to see into another person's future like it's a film being watched. And I feel like that was a nod to that. The end of the beginning of the end. And I need to quickly get myself a drink. I have sparkling ice caffeine, apple and raspberry flavored sparkling water. That sounds good to me.
As news of what happened in Kaminoku spread, people all over the world were devastated. Our superhero society changed overnight. The next day, All Might summoned me to the beach. There, he punched me. After that, he told me he couldn't fight anymore. It was over. The symbol of peace was actually retiring.
So this is where the first One's Justice ended.
You've made a promise, but as it turns out, you can't keep your word. If you kids had gotten hurt, everything would have been in vain. Got some bad influences.
I'm gonna plug the earphones in as well.
Have left me. I can barely use my muscle form. I can't protect you when you get yourself in trouble now. You're always rushing to help people, no matter the danger. Destroying your body over and over. And then in Kaminoku,
You gotta rethink the way you use your quirk.
managed to rescue your friend
Stop
without
hurting
being
yourself.
injured or getting into a
Stop
fight.
making people worry.
I'm so proud of you. From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. You're stuck with me, so let's work hard.
He punched me, but I barely felt the stinging on my cheek. And that's when I knew it was actually true. All Might's reign was over. I couldn't keep worrying about getting stronger, because I had to improve. As I sat there crying in All Might's arms, I remembered the first days of our training.
Oh, they're gonna make us play that as like a...
Young Midoriya,
Yeah.
it's tutorial time. First, let's see if you can perform each type of move.
Yeah, let's see if I can remember how to play this.
Future. It's more about getting used to battle than learning.
Right.
In the past, I also thumped my mentor, and I'll save that story for another time. Anyway, let's continue. Hey, what's wrong?
Cutting through!
There we go.
I'm serious! I'm gonna finish this! I'm serious!
Right, that's how I land that. Quirk special. Oh, this is before shoot style. Okay.
Here's a
Radiant!
This time,
Oh no, that's shoot style.
here I come!
It also says so on the bar at the top. Hey, Sushi Sunshine, how's it going? Right, so we do have the shoot style attacks because I got the I got legs here. Tutorial only. Hold Y and B. Hold Y or B.
I'm ready to rip! I'm gonna kick your butt!
Right, guard is on RB. That's what I'm missing. Dash. And then there's an air dash.
Looks like you can perform all of your moves. Now let's use them in a real fight.
Let's do it!
Around! Ready? Clash!
I'm not getting anywhere!
Pierce!
Affect me! Deflect! My legs are my new weapon! Here I come! Here's a kick!
Real pros risk their lives. Just getting started.
Eat feet!
Oh! Satisfying.
Just getting started!
Oh, this combat is good. So what's with the unicorn thing? There's a character called Eri, and her quirk is that she can rewind time for people, and it's powered by the horn on her head. So I'm dressed up as this Eri character,
Amazing!
with her horn and haircut.
It's so crazy. Out of all the paths my life could have taken, I met the greatest hero in the world. And he chose me as his successor. I have to keep running toward my goals at full speed and help create a bright future.
Now, it's your turn.
All Might, I swear, I'll become a hero like you. No matter what.
Yeah! It's time to lecture you on the modes of this game, listeners. Are you ready? You can re-experience the original work story through this story mode. Fulfilling certain conditions will reward you with special items.
Right, okay. Condition to unlock. Ooh, I got stuff.
Yeah!
It's time for another lecture. Hey, Invade
Modes of
Attack.
this game, listeners. Are you ready?
The buffering is really annoying. I haven't dropped any frames, so
You can choose
it's
which
on
mode to
YouTube.
play on the main menu. While on this screen, feel free to choose any mode you like.
The mic channel for each mode can also be found in the options menu. Right, okay.
You can relive the story again. Let's...
I'll capture this one.
Mission mode.
Better get your reps in.
You can fight online here.
No matter who shows up, I'll wipe them all out.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Is Eri gonna show up?
Let's customize this baby just for you. Let's appreciate the wonderful contents of this gallery. Let's take a really cute pic.
Hey, take a
No,
look.
Eri's not in the menus. What a shock. Don't gulp at me! Hey, the Mr. Beans.
He said, All Might. Did he mean me? It wasn't just All Might's quirk that I inherited. I also inherited his unyielding convictions as the #1 hero. What you might call... Let's begin!
Hey, oh my god. He's doing this again. You need to do something about that mouse cursor. The way this controller's set up.
It's fine now, because I am here.
Okay. Do I have to fight All Might
You're
again?
here, young Midoriya. This is part 2 of the tutorial.
Part 2 of the tutorial.
We're going to practice minor techniques. Okay, get ready to test all of the moves.
Dash
I
cancel
like that
successfully.
You want to learn, you hard-working
Okay.
little whippersnapper. Actually, if you listen to your mentor and get stubbornly told to think about that yourself, and you always get the tar beat out of you, well, that's enough of that. Anyway, let's go beyond.
Guard cancel attack. Oh! That's fancy. You can now call your sidekick when you fill the sidekick gauge. How do I do this? While guarding against attacks. Oh. I'll figure this out. While guarding against attacks. Ah, you let go of Arby.
Into it now.
Hey, Jacob.
Looking good. Let's go on to the next stage. Fill 1 charge of the Plus Ultra gauge and try unleashing a Plus Ultra 1. When you go at it, you get all worked and yell this: Smash!
Gotta make the most of my effort.
So do I... Yeah, I fly towards the opponent. Right, okay.
Timing. I'm gonna beat you down.
Good job! Next is Plus Ultra 2. Build up 2 bars of your Plus Ultra gauge and give it a shot.
So RB and B for the 2, RB and Y for the 1. Okay.
I feel so strong.
Oh! These have little cutscenes!
I'll shoot you.
It's a bit gratuitous, isn't it?
Oh my goodness! Build up 1 full bar of your Plus Ultra gauge and release a Sidekick Plus Ultra!
Sidekick plus Ultra.
Leave it to me. This is my special trick.
Oh, so this does their special move.
This should be enough.
Right, okay. So I could bring my sidekick in to
Final
fight.
technique. Build up 3 full bars of your Plus Ultra gauge. and
Plus
release a
Ultra
Plus
all?
All!
Wait, what? Okay, let's build that up.
I'm not getting anywhere.
Hey, hey, hey!
Here I come.
Right. Plus Ultra All. R, B, Y, and B.
Let's move out!
Understood.
Gotta make the most of my effort. Let's turn back! Just getting started!
It looks like you were able to perform
That's satisfying.
all the moves.
That's really satisfying to use.
Young Midoriya, show me your Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra time. And I'm not facing him at all, which is terrifying. Right.
Not getting anywhere!
Radiant.
Oh, unblockable attack? Seriously? What an asshole.
Just quit. Take this.
Here I come!
Goodbye.
I'm okay!
I won't perish.
Here I come!
So pathetic.
All right! I'm starting to get it!
This game is pretty cool. This is just as good as the last one. It's just as good as the last one.
We managed to save Bakugo, and I headed home. I should probably see what my old man is up to, given what a scene he was making earlier.
Right, combo mode, special moves.
Let's
Okay.
begin!
What do you recommend me to buy? A PS5 or a
After saving
Steam
Bakugo,
Deck?
we took him to talk to the
PS5
police.
is definitely better than a Steam Deck.
Then it took half
Yes,
a day
thank
to
you
get home
for
from
streaming.
Kaminoku.
I was getting bored and lonely
I kept
thinking about how I was going to fill a 5-day-long weekend
impact
and
would
not go
All Might's
crazy.
retirement
Welcome,
have?
Draven.
Who would be the #1 hero now?
There you are, Shoto. I was afraid something had happened to you. You could have at least responded to some of my messages, you know. At least you're okay.
This is the PC version,
So,
but this is on
Dad's been in a mood since he
PS4,
got back. You should go
Xbox, and
see
Switch,
him.
I think.
Watch it. You're going to demolish our house.
Shoto, get over here. We should talk.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm sure you've heard. That fool's no longer the top hero, which means as #2.
What's my ranged quirks like?
Can't accept this. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Nice.
Then saying, it's your turn? What a ridiculous warning to criminals. What was he thinking?
It wasn't a warning to criminals.
I've tried to
Oh my
close
god,
the
Endeavor,
gap between
are
me
you
and
stupid?
All Might. And now, he's done. But I should have earned his spot by beating him. Not because he failed. And this? And now, I'm sure the League of Villains will make a move. Criminals will come out of hiding.
Oh,
The
shit.
underworld will become more active. Without the fear of All Might, those who lurk in the shadows will feel braver and not hesitate to move into the light. Which means
Second bar, come
I
on.
must show that I am stronger than any hero or villain. Yes, I must become not just the symbol of peace, but absolute power. That is my new destiny.
Give me 2 bars!
Move! You dare use flame? Burn to ash!
Close call. Maximum output. Max power.
A loss is a loss.
I already have a disc PS5, so should I buy a digital in that case? Or... Wait, what?
I can't stop.
What?
I won't stop. Amazing.
I'm confused. I thought you didn't have a PS5. Are you telling me you have another PS?
Right.
I'm confused. Brain hurdy.
Rant from my old man. How many of those have I heard? Although, he did seem pretty emotional this time. Well, I suppose, in the end, he's just trying to do what he thinks is best.
Are you focusing on just the story?
I'll
No, I'll play the missions as well. Story is 5.5 hours. But there's a whole bunch of missions as well. Complete. Like a mission mode. I'm trying to get all the
Now it's
clear rewards,
just
so
all
I'll
my
go
quirk
back
that I
and
inherited.
get like
I also
the
inherited.
plus ultra finish on
We
that one.
managed to save Buck.
I've always
I
risked so much for my dream.
100%ed the last one
Of course
essentially,
my mom
so
was worried sick about me. I'm sorry, Mom.
We met.
yes, some levels have
I've
submissions.
always risked so much.
Gotta pay a visit to Jiro's and Bakugo's homes. I hope their parents give me permission.
And we're totally doing the main and the sub. This will play the story
Let's
video.
begin.
Okay.
After the Kaminoku incident, UA decided to move its
What is
hero
your opinion
students
on the Steam
campus.
Deck?
Given everything that had happened, it was for our own protection.
It's unnecessary.
But before we could start packing our bags,
Online
the school
battles?
needed consent from everyone's
Are
guardians.
there achievements
so
for
the
online
teachers
battles?
did home visits. Before I knew it, All Might was at my house.
I'll be frank with you. Ever since enrolling at UA, my baby just keeps getting hurt. I won't allow Izuku to move into the dorms.
I shouldn't have been surprised. I'd been ignoring my mother's feelings for so long.
Possibly,
How many
possibly.
times has she seen me bloody and broken after fighting villains? But still. Look, Mom! All Might, you too! At the hospital, I got this letter thanking me. It's from Koda. He's the boy I saved at the training camp, and this made me feel like a real hero. That's what I'm meant to be, so I won't stop. That means I'll keep training even if I'm not at UA.
It feels unnecessary.
You.
The Steam Deck
I can tell
feels
you're on your own
unnecessary.
path, not just following in my footsteps.
Oh, is it just fight 30 battles? Like, I don't have to, like, win 30 battles.
And I know
That's not
that
too
learning
bad.
from heroes will help you achieve your
While there's
goals.
still servers,
So
I should do
please,
that.
ma'am, I believe that young Izuku is the right person to succeed me. He is my choice to become the world's next symbol of peace.
For the price
So
of a
please,
Steam Deck,
will
right,
you allow me to devote
you can
myself
buy
to
yourself
helping your son?
a really good PC.
We will go beyond.
A really good PC that will last you 6 to 7 years.
Even if it costs me my
Not a
life.
Steam Deck where the
swear,
battery
I'll
will
protect
barely
you.
last 6 to 7 hours.
No.
I'm really proud of that one.
You are Izuku's reason for living. So don't give up your life. He needs you to raise him and keep him safe. If you can promise me you'll do that,
How much does a
then
Steam
he
Deck
can return
cost?
to UA.
I can't believe you're making me do this.
I promise you.
Your idol is impressed with you.
Hey
I'm
Google,
sure that's one of the
how much
happiest
does
things
a
that
Steam
ever
Deck
happened to you.
cost?
But listen, if you're
According to
staying at
PC
UA,
Gamer, Steam
you
Deck
have
price
to keep out of trouble.
$399 for the
Izuku,
64GB version,
careful.
$529 for the
will.
256
I won't
GB
make you
version.
worry.
And $649 for the 512GB version. For the same money, you could build yourself a PC, right? With a 2 terabyte compact flash SSD M2, you know? I'm just saying.
I've always risked so much for my dream.
Gotta pay a visit to Jiro's and
Story
Bakugo's
cleared,
homes.
complete within 30
I hope their
seconds.
parents give me
Complete with
permission.
50% or more health. I could do that. Let's check it out. And I get to play as Aizawa! Aizawa!
In order to better explain the dorm system, namely how it would help protect the students, All Might and I went door to door. Next up was Jiro's home. I hope that you'll give us the honor of continuing to teach Kyoka. I believe wholeheartedly that UA can help her become the best possible hero.
Kyoko's parents are great.
We've already made up our minds. My dad thought All Might's battle was totally rocking. I even think he got
I was
a
kind of
little
interested in
teary-eyed.
getting a Steam Deck,
Anyway,
but you
we're
said
done.
it's unnecessary, and I think I can agree with you now.
I
It's
thought the
just a
parents
lot
would
of
come
money
down
for
on
some...
us a lot harder.
That money you can use to build
suppose you're
a
part of the
super
reason
duper
they're
gaming
not,
machine.
So, thank you, All Might.
Knock it off. This
Jiro's
isn't
mom
like
looks like Eiko's
Besides,
mom.
I have a
What?
feeling the next family won't be an easy sell. This visit may
Eiko
be
has a
rough.
mom?
Yo, young Bakugo. How thoughtful of you to wait for us outside.
All Might. I gotta know. Don't lie. What exactly is Deku to you?
I'm sorry, young Bakugo, but that's something I just can't tell you. He's my student, just like you. A fledgling hero with bright prospects.
Has Beans been creating a sexy Eiko MILF? Oh, please, please create a sexy
In that
Eiko
case,
MILF.
I'll just have to force the answer out of you.
Don't waste your breath with such an illogical threat. As you can see, All Might is seriously hurt. If you're looking for a fight, I'll be your opponent. All Might,
This cool
stay
shit
behind me.
happening in this game didn't happen in the show. It would have been great if Aizawa beat the shit out of Bakugo. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I'll take it easy on him. Especially since we're at his home. Slow. Not this time. Let's do this.
Not this time.
I can't restrain myself.
What a pain! Hold
Watching and waiting. How special.
I love that the erasure can be done without using a plus ultra bar.
Slow.
That's nice.
Melee. Take this. I can't restrain myself. Can you even... So slow. Got to aim for the weak point.
Yeah, let's go.
Clear as day.
Plus ultra. Woo!
wrong?
What season of the show are you on? I'm on season 5. To tell you what just happened, Bakugo and Todoroki just got their license.
Amazing.
That's exactly where I'm at.
You don't want to tell me that badly, huh? Whatever. Come inside.
Come inside?
What have you done now?
Now he's the one having a weird relationship with All
Why
Might.
else would they be doing home visits? Out with it. What have you gotten into? Oh, this is about the whole on-campus living thing? Hell yeah, get this kid in a dorm room. I think UA really understands who Katsuki is at his core. He is a hot-tempered brat. But please, train this giant pain and make him a good hero.
We talked about Bakugo being a hero at the press conference. I guess thanks to that, his mother trusts us to teach him.
From now on, we teachers will not just be mentors for our students, but protectors too. To really take care of them.
More cum jokes? Oh, and I'm spent. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Someone, hold on. Shane McLaughlin has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Are you watching right now? Do you want to get in? Do you want to get in the chat? Very, very funny. Fire costume, red gym uniform, Eraserhead. I think that's everything. Yeah.
Gotta pay a visit to Jiro's and Bakugo's home.
It's only the first day at the dorms, and you're already being annoying. Hey, dumbass, come here!
Oh, okay.
In mid-August, I packed my bags and moved out. I'll now be living in the dorms along with my classmates. Our building was called Heights Alliance, located on the edge of UA's campus. about a 5-minute walk from the main school.
Given everything that's happened recently, I'm glad our class is here safely. Now then, I'll explain how your dorm assignments will work shortly. But first, this is important. Listen well. Todoroki, Kirishima, Midoriya, Yayorozu, Ida. You 5 are the ones who broke the rules and
wow, there was a breath there.
Night.
Ribbit?
As for the rest of you, I assume you were at least aware of their plan. Normally, you'd all be expelled. You betrayed the trust of your teachers. Even if it was to keep your friends from getting into trouble, they could have died. I hope each of you understands that. However, we can't kick out students while the League is out there. Who knows what they could be plotting next? So, in order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey our every rule and live as model students. Got it? Now, look alive. Enjoy your new home.
Everybody, you must live as model students. Later that night, fuck you, Deku! Fuck you, Bakugo!
So lame. Dumbass, come here! Huh? Wait, why? What's up?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Oh, I remember this arena from the first game.
Easy. Got a problem?
Oh, Bakugo's still fun to use.
Beware of lightning strikes. Die!
Oh, oh, look at that ranged attack. That's fucking glorious.
Die already! Electric attack! You give it up!
The best thing about Bakugo is that he's always saying, like, die!
Strike down!
Even though it's not his intention to, like, kill anybody. It's just his language. It's how he speaks. That's what makes him so fun. Oh, wait, I've been... Yeah, okay, I've been here in VR chat. That's why I recognize this. Oh, you used your lightning power. Well done, genius.
You want some of this?
Excuse me? Are you up for VR chat later this evening, my lord? Oh god, now I'm your lord. I plan to stream for about 2 hours. After that, I'm happy to spend about an hour on VR chat, but then I'll have to go to bed. Just because it's another 9 AM start tomorrow.
True. This just begun. You're not getting away. Die already. Load it up. The flow. I held back. It's a lightning rod. This just roll up and cry.
Come on, where's my plus ultra?
You. Problems are opportunity.
Right, I'm gonna have to... I can't let myself take any more damage. I'm gonna have to use my plus ultra.
This is serious. You. Shocking, right? I'm not changing my plan. Take that. It's a lightning rod.
Oh my god! Why'd he block that?
Shut up already. Win. Stop.
I'm gonna have to replay that again. Just don't make the same mistakes you've made before, and before you know it, it's 2 AM.
Come on. Let me enjoy this a bit.
I can't be doing that if I'm starting at 9 AM in the morning. It's bad. I'm gonna have to play this again to get an S rank. I'm gonna have to play it again to get the unlocks.
Man, what was that for? He's fried, Bakugo. You losers all sounded depressed. It was getting annoying.
Oh man, what a moron. You're so helpless.
Laugh at this idiot and move on.
I guess sometimes it's good to blow off steam.
Sometimes it's good to blow off steam. Which is why we're playing this on Steam. Oh my god.
It's only the first day at the
Complete
dorms.
with
You're
50%
already
or more
being
health.
annoying. Hey,
I'll get
dumbass,
that when I
come
get the
here.
S rank.
Time to judge who has the coolest room. I want to see some impressive interior design, you guys.
Versus Minetta. Oh no! Versus Minetta! Okay. Yeah.
Each student dorm holds one class. Girls are on the right, and boys are on the left. The first floor is a common area. That's where you'll find your kitchen, baths, and laundry rooms.
Doth mine earth deceive me? Our baths are located in the common area? Is this heaven?
So spacious and pretty. Ooh, look at that sofa.
Your rooms have already been assigned. The belongings you sent ahead have already been placed in your new spaces. Spend the day unpacking and getting settled. I'll tell you more about your next lessons tomorrow. And Minetta, the baths are not co-ed. I warn you, you will behave yourself.
It's weird. I know we could have died, but it's kind of exciting to be living here.
Hey, boys, are you done unpacking? Because if so, I think we should have a contest. The girls and I were thinking we should vote to see who has the coolest room.
By the way, Jiro has the coolest room.
Come to mine, girls. I've got so much stuff to show you.
We'll crown a winner and everything. Now, any volunteers to go first?
I will not be ignored. This isn't fair. Start with me.
Final round! Ready?
Oh, I don't get to fight inside the dorm?
I promise. You'll have fun in my bed chambers.
Gross! Like the rain!
I'll have fun in your bed chambers.
My skills.
Twist!
Sure thing, Minetta.
Damn it!
Fucking creep.
Please stop making that drool face.
Just a peek.
Please! Ew!
Ah, he's got sticky balls on me.
From under you! They can't move! Drop! Get it off me! Bend! Go around!
Oh, I hate being so slow.
The ring!
I'll be killed.
Twist! Damn it! Whoa! Ouch, ouch! Surround! Drop! Ah!
Hey, you're the one bringing them up.
Oh, heck, go around!
They're not dead if they keep getting brought up.
Keep on plugging! It's stuck! Damn it! Surround! Watch out! Keep away from me! I'll hurt you!
Yeah!
Good grief.
Go around! Like the rain!
I'll be killed.
Solubility up! I'll hang in! Bend! Damn it!
Come here, Minetta.
Ouch, ouch!
You will be defeated.
Get it off me! Sticky with maximum acidity! With all my... I can't move!
Yes, it landed. Whew. I got my plus ultra.
Ha!
Wait. You can't put a shadow there.
Excellent!
I need to go in and find the textures and
And so, at Ashido's suggestion,
you can't just put a shadow up
we
her
all
skirt.
decided to
That's
jump
not
the
fair.
rooms we barely moved into. First off, everyone headed to... What? No! That one's mine! Hold on! It's not ready! Please don't! Wait!
Whoa, it's All Might everywhere! Jeez, you're such a fanboy. It's amazing! This is so much fun. Whose room is next? You're up next, class rep. Whoa, you've got so many glasses. Do you really need all these, Ida? Kirishima, your room is... Let's just
The
say
Steam
I
Deck
don't
is too much of a
understand what
meme.
some boys call decorating.
Brand new games come out and they say Steam Deck certified. What the fuck does Steam Deck certified mean?
What?
That it lasts more than 10
Toriyami's
minutes.
room so
That
scary.
the battery lasts more than 10
And
minutes.
Why do you have swords? Dang! Todoroki's room is so traditional. Are those floor mats? Did you have this place remodeled? And Aoyama. Yeah. Makes sense. I know I'm next, but this is...
Jiro has the
kind of
best room.
embarrassing.
Show us Jiro's room.
Cool. This is totally punk rock. Can you play all of these instruments? Let's see Ashido's room.
Jiro has the best room.
Super cute. And Yayorozu's room? Oh, that furniture looks expensive.
It means they've actually tested it on the Steam Deck. Right.
Has everyone got their votes in? Remember, you can't pick yourself for this, guys. And now, without further ado, here are the results of the first Best Room competition! With a total of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of this totally awesome contest is, drumroll, Rikido Sato! By the way, all the girls voted for you. We couldn't get enough of that yummy cake.
Yummy cake.
Villain, aspiring heroes shouldn't resort to bribery. That's so not fair.
This is great. You guys never change.
So what did I miss out on? Win within...
Time to judge who
60
has the coolest
seconds.
room.
Right,
I want
okay.
to see some impressive interior design.
My heart was hurting. And what I said
Oh,
must
this
have
is just a
upset
cutscene.
you.
Okay, let's go.
Begin. The room contest turned out to be pretty interesting, especially since Sato was the unexpected winner. Not everyone got to experience the excitement, though. Later on, some of us got called outside.
Todoroki, Deku, Ida, and you too, Kirishima and Yayorozu. Do you have a second? Sue wants to talk. It's really important.
The thing is,
I want to talk
know I'm pretty
because my voice
straightforward.
has to be heard.
but sometimes I don't know what to say.
I do voices for
loss.
everything ever.
After Bakugo was taken by the villains, we were told not to go after him. So I knew your
Blah,
rescue
blah,
attempt
blah,
would break
blah.
the rules. I wasn't sure what to say to you. So I hardened my heart and tried to speak my mind, no matter how hard that was. I said, if you went against our teacher's wishes, you'd be acting like villains, not heroes. I was hurting inside. But I'm sure hearing that hurt all of you too.
Hearing this voice is making me want to drive blades into my wrists.
I didn't know that until this morning. I thought I'd stopped you, but I'm a complete failure, and I felt betrayed by my classmates.
Ribbit.
I didn't think I deserved to joke around and have fun with everyone like usual, and it made me so sad to be alone. That's why, even if
How
I'm
can you
still
drive
not sure
blades?
how
You
I'm
could drive
supposed to be
anything. It doesn't
feeling
have to have a motor.
I wanted to tell you this so we can
Are you
be
really
friends
gonna make
again.
me do this?
It's not just you who feels that way. Everyone has been upset. We all want to get back to normal. Honest.
Hey Google, what
This
does
is so
drive a
complicated,
blade
but
mean?
Let's do our best. We'll train really hard.
According
and
to
become
word
friends
reference
again.
forums,
I
it means
know
to
we
push
can
a
do
knife
it.
fully into someone, i.e. to stab them right up all the way to the hilt of the dagger.
Sorry, thanks for telling us how you feel.
With that, we all had a new set of aspirations.
There we go.
To be heroes,
When you
part
drive
didn't
a
change.
blade, you
but also
put it all
to
the way up
to
to the
trust
hilt
each other, and to get back to everyday
into
lives.
the target. So in this case, hearing that voice makes me want to drive the knife all the way up to the handle.
My heart was hurting.
My heart was hurting. Boo,
Training for ultimate
aneurysm.
moves. Let's begin. Now that we've moved into the dorms,
This
we can
game would be
return to
great
training.
if it wasn't for
I hadn't been in class for so long, so I was ready to learn. and
fucking
grow
frog.
stronger.
This summer, your main focus is obtaining provisional hero licenses. Do not take this lightly. A hero license means that you're responsible for human lives.
There's only one frog
As
that
such,
matters in my
you can
life right
imagine
now.
they're hard to qualify for. Today, you'll concentrate on creating ultimate moves.
There's only one frog that matters.
It's like a school assignment and a hero assignment combined! Rock on! Let's do this!
Where is it?
According to Mr. Aizawa, having an ultimate move will heavily impact
Having
our
to scroll
provisional
up quite a
licensing
bit.
exam. Without one, it could be hard for us to pass. And so, we moved to Gym Gamma to train. There we'd see what we could come up with.
In battle, your special maneuvers must prove useful. They won't help if they leave you defenseless. That's why today, you're going to practice against the foe villains. Don't hold back against them. First up is...
Huh? Of course I'm number one!
This
Time
guy.
to explode! Bring it!
He's the most important frog in my life right now.
Final round.
He's the Jinro Kamasul frog. Wait, why am I fighting a Nomu? I wasn't paying attention to the cutscene. Why am I fighting a Nomu?
Got a problem? I'll test you! I'll kill you! Got a problem? Blast off! Easy! What a pain! Why you? Ball up and cry!
Come back. I'm gonna restart this one. The Nomu is a faux villain. Alright. A faux villain or a faux F-A-U-X villain?
Easy! Die! Got a problem? You better not! You're not getting away! Loser! Easy! Blast off! Why you? I'm not changing my plan! Take
I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Fuck's sake.
shaking your boot! Huh?
I'm not gonna get my plus ultra finish now.
Ball up and cry! Explode!
I'm gonna retry.
Final round.
He's a faux foe.
Bring him down! Take this! Why, this is just ball up and cry! Die! Loser! Easy! I'll test! You're not getting away! Ball up and cry! Blast off! Why you? I'm not changing my plan! Die already!
There we go. That's more like it. That's how we win a match. I shouldn't really worry about the S ranks now. I should worry about cleaning them up later, but...
Let me enjoy this a bit!
Bakugo's moveset is good.
Amazing!
There's a lot of opportunities in it.
It's been a while since I could let loose like this. I killed him! Give me another one!
Kachan,
Yeah, this is pretty good.
amazing.
I'll switch to a smile,
I
because
bet
I'm
you
enjoying
have
this.
lots of ideas for ultimate moves. How can I fight? My arms are all busted
This
up.
game's great.
What's worse, I can't risk damaging them anymore. So how do I come up with a new technique?
Try using your legs, Midoriya.
Ashido's doing great. Her acid is incredible. Minetta's working on something called Grape Rush. I wonder how it'll work out.
Grape Rush.
And
Are you
Uraraka's
sure?
working overtime right now.
You're
They're
spelling
all gonna
that
leave me
right.
behind if I don't act fast.
Oh my god.
You look worried.
The
so
problem
how
with
about
that
some
joke is that it writes itself.
Use that clever head on your shoulders. There's no right or wrong here. The thing that's important is that you realize your full potential on your own. Think for yourself. Right now, you're still trying to imitate me.
Also, you should be planning how you can improve your costumes, especially now that you
What's the
understand
square
your quirks
root
better.
of All Might's
If you
left
want anything
bicep?
changed,
What?
head to the development studio for help.
Explosive gauntlets. Red gym uniform.
Training for ultimate moves. I head to the development studio to get my costume approved. And who do I find waiting for me? Hatsume!
Hatsume? Mei Hatsume?
I didn't really get why imitating All Might was such a bad thing, but I knew I had to do something to keep up. So I went down to the development studio to get some expert advice and found an explosion waiting for me. Wait, no, that was just Mei Hatsume from the support course. So this high-tech baby senses muscle contractions and improves your movements? That's great! But actually, I needed something for my arms.
An electric booster that can cool anything that gives off heat? That's perfect for my radiators. Ah! Hold on! My quirk is in my legs, you mad woman!
That's true. But think of it
Niku
this
is
way.
Japanese
If
for
you're wanting
me.
to let your legs
Ooh.
cool down, then why don't you just run with your arms instead?
So, if you ejaculate, does your Niku
she
does
has
your
a
Niku
point.
go piku piku?
Ooh! I think I've got it!
Oh god. Eureka!
A good designer doesn't get weighed down by common sense. I try out new things every day. Now, any other requests? Ooh, how about this?
4 days after visiting the development studio, I was
You
back
could
at
be
Gym
beating
Hammer.
your Niku.
It was my first training session with my new gear.
Not an explosion from my entire hand, but a blast from a single concentrated point. Take this! AP shot! Hey, watch out!
All Might, above you!
That's right. You're doing great. Show those faux villains what you've learned.
Right, so in the show, they're not fighting fake Nomus. They're fighting, what's his face? The guy who creates fake versions of himself.
Inherited one for all from him. I tried to do the same thing, copying his every technique.
I take it they decided not to put him in this
Even
game?
if my arms are messed up, I can still use my legs. It's so obvious that I didn't even realize it. I have the timing. This is my move. One for all, full cowling. Shoot style.
I got an achievement. Emphasize your specialty. I have no idea what that means.
Gotta make the most of my effort.
He started moving. Ah, got him. Okay.
Just get started.
Plus Ultra! So what was that achievement? Use quirk specials 100 times. I've already used 100 special moves. And I barely started. I just noticed that there's a little bit of gap on the game capture. There we go. Let's fix
Dude,
that.
Midoriya! You swooped in and wasted that rock!
It's these new souls. Hatsume suggested them, and I think they'll really up my game. Plus, Ida's been showing me how to use my legs better, so my fighting style has changed. Looks like other people improved their costumes too.
You're not the only one here with a brand new style. We've all been making changes here and there. Now's the time to upgrade.
That's right. Remember, older students with more experience than you will be at the provisional licensing exam. There's no doubt this will be tough.
we're gonna have to play the exam.
Try not to
Oh
overthink things
god,
too
right,
much.
we're gonna be here for
If you
20
get lost
missions.
in your own head, you're done for.
Hey, All Might. It's dangerous in here. You should be careful.
Yeah, All Might. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself, huh? I guess that only makes sense. To everyone else, I'm just a weakling now. Someone who needs to be protected. Even if it's by my own students.
If my legs are no good, if my arms are no good, my legs will do. Achievement unlocked. That's for beating a certain chapter in the game. That's a story-based one. Oh, look at that ultra rare. That's Gentle and Labrava. That's
I
cool.
head to the development studio to get my costume approved. And who do I find waiting for me?
My heart's pounding for some reason.
It's a video!
When training was over, I sat down with the girls in the common room of our dorm.
Ochako, you seem a little tired.
No. I can't be worn out. I've got way too much to do. The problem is, I kind of can't focus. It's like my heart won't calm down. That's love! So who is it, Midoriya or Ida? You're always hanging out with those two boys. Come on, spill it! What? You've got it all wrong. That's not it. I swear, it isn't. Oh, please. It's not like that, honest. I don't know what this is. I'm just tense. Deku?
That's not it. Ida looked different. He led with his hip, I think. I can see his shape in my head right now. This definitely isn't up to ultimate move level yet.
It's not love, is it?
No.
Deku,
No, it's not
giving your
love.
all to reach your goal,
Deku
which
and
inspires me to
Toga
work that much harder.
sitting in a tree.
I don't want to change that, so I've got to push these
PLUSLULTRA.
just like you do.
There's one too many L's in there.
My heart's pounding.
It's the day of the Provisional Hero License Exam. While Class 1A prepares for
Ooh.
the test,
I forget this guy's
a
name.
mysterious student suddenly appears. Let's begin.
Like I'm not very familiar with the other school's characters because we don't get to see them very much.
Our days of training flew by. Soon it was the day of the Provisional Hero Licensing Exam. And so, we all gathered at the National Takoba Arena.
If you can pass this test and get your provisional licenses, then you novice eggs will hatch into chicks. You'll be semi-pros. Do your best.
All right, let's call out the usual, you guys. On my mark, plus...
Ultra! Who the heck is this
It's
guy?
Baldy!
He's way too
I
excited.
remember his nickname.
Like a uniform. You're from Shiketsu on the other side of Japan. Of all the hero courses out there, that one rivals UA's.
You know it's pretty rude to barge into other people's huddles like that, Inasa.
I'm so very extremely sorry! I just wanted to say plus ultra! You see, I really love UA High School!
As a Shiketsu student, it's important that you cultivate the proper behavior. You may be our golden boy, but you have much
Golden
to
Boy.
learn.
Now there's something I should watch.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Look at those cars in the background. Texture on them is so bad.
But I'll do it.
Thanks for this passionate training
Right.
session.
Okay, and then that's a long distance grab.
Has gone over
Right.
your
Okay.
head. What a waste of my time. Useless. Resign yourself to defeat.
And then if I hold Y,
Squish.
I can shoot them separately.
Don't take me lightly. En route. You're a nobody. Now's the time. Don't take me lightly. You're a nobody.
Then the hand.
En route. Dead shot. Don't take
Fist.
me lightly. Now's the time.
Is there a way to, like, charge up?
En route. Intense.
I'll have to see if I can remember that.
Engage. Just getting started. Sheer folly.
I'm gonna assume I can use a ranged for this.
Resign yourself to
Because he's
defeat.
running away.
Here and now.
Yeah, okay. But I didn't get a plus ultra KO. Oh, that's so fucking annoying.
Best. Eye on the ball. You're a nobody.
That took a while because I was learning his moves. And I didn't get my plus ultra KO. Oh!
You didn't realize the difference in our strength. Amazing.
New story!
And yet I greatly appreciate it, nevertheless! How extremely honored we are to compete against the incredible students of UA! I'm so looking forward to it!
Enough.
Inasa Yuarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations.
Inasa. I'm gonna try and remember
For
that.
some reason, he turned UA down.
This guy says that he loves our school, but he passed on his chance to enroll when it was offered?
He's the real deal. Watch out for him. Now, change into your costumes and head to orientation. You've got no time to waste.
What are the goals for that one? Let's take a look. So, it was the plus ultra finish. If I'd got that, I would have got all three.
Prepares for the test. Whoa, that guy came out of nowhere.
Ooh, fake Cammy. Let's go.
Let's begin. And just like that, our exam was about to start. We changed into our hero gear and assembled, anxious to hear the details of the first part of the trial.
So, anyway, here are the basic rules.
I love this
Listen
guy.
well. The
He doesn't
examinee will
fucking
put 3 of
care.
these targets on his or her body. They can go anywhere you want as long as it's an exposed area. That's only fair.
No
The
wire
targets
bits.
are programmed to light up whenever they've been touched by the balls we're handing out to you. If all 3 of your targets are activated, that means you're out. You get to the next round by taking down 2 people, but only the first 100 students to fulfill the requirements move on. That's the basic gist of it. Got it? Good. Without further ado, let's begin the first part of the licensing exam.
The licensing exam.
4, 3, 2, 1, start!
An earthquake! No, someone's quirk must have caused the ground to break apart. This is bad. I've got to find everyone, or at least some of my classmates fast. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and train. They're versed in battle. I don't know why, but I'm actually getting pretty excited about this.
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space. But what's really weird is that you're in trouble and still smiling.
What? This girl came out of nowhere!
Cammy! Not really Cammy, but still Cammy.
Girl from Shiketsu.
You're still calm and composed. So cool.
God, I love her so
All
much.
I have to do is tap you with the ball, and that makes 2.
You sure like to talk.
I'm technically not lying if I call her my waifu.
Taken out.
Plenty of time, just now it's time for a super super battle.
Oh, plus ultra? The AI is using plus ultra attacks now?
I have the timing!
Here I come! Wild! Impossible! I can still do it!
Gotta make the most of my effort!
Shoot forwards! Ah! No! God damn it! I was hoping to get a plus ultra finish. Ah! That's okay, it's just another one I'll have to come back and replay. Rescuer. 110 battles using heroes. Right. Okay. Sadly, you can't finish on Cammy this time. Finish on Toga, you mean?
What? She disappeared again?
However, off stream you might.
I tracked you down because there's a good possibility that UA students will be ganged up on. I wanted the chance to talk. UA is such a prestigious school, and I've taken an interest in you.
That was close.
Oh, you think my quirk lets me disappear? That's not it. I was just hiding. It's just a technique. One that lets me become invisible to any of my opponents.
Wait, you learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
You got it. I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. It's simple. The hardest part is not thinking, to be honest. The trick is to not view your training as some kind of chore.
Almost got me. I'm trapped. I couldn't find my classmates, and now I'm the target. The worst case scenario I thought of earlier is now a reality.
Are you okay? Over here, hurry!
That voice! It's Uraraka!
No, it's not. Red Deku ears.
Uraraka! There you are! But something feels off. Let's begin! We got split up because of someone's quirk, and then we were surrounded by other examinees. Suddenly, Uraraka called out to save me. But then, out of nowhere, the ground under her collapsed. And we were in big trouble again.
The ground's so shaky, I'm gonna fall!
Back at camp, I chose to fight and save someone, but at the cost of my arms. If I had only been faster, I would have been able to get Koda to Mr. Aizawa sooner. And then I could have gone after the villains myself. And if Kachan was never taken, then All Might would never have had to fight against All for One at the warehouse.
Stop blaming yourself, Deku.
To help others, you have to be able to take care of yourself. Until my body is able to catch up to my quirk, I won't use One for All at 100%. Instead, I'll rely on support items to compensate for my weaknesses.
Thanks. Sorry, I really messed up back there, huh?
No, that's not true. You were outnumbered.
Uraraka.
You're someone from Shiketsu, aren't you? Uraraka can now ignore her quirk side effects for a short period of time and use it to make herself float without getting sick. But you haven't tried to use that power at all, even though you were in danger. And even more suspicious, you exposed yourself to the enemy without a plan. That's not like the Uraraka I know.
If you saved me even though you knew I was a fake, does that mean you were trying to use me somehow? Cute. Please tell me more about yourself. Everything.
She scratched me? What's the matter with this girl?
Deku, are you okay?
Wow, why are you getting attacked by a half-naked woman?
Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move. Even
Right.
if it's heavy.
It's my first time playing as Uraraka since the last game.
Ouch.
But the moveset seems mostly the same.
Now it's time for a super battle. Ha! Right on time. Counter! Soft, feathery. Impossible. This should be enough.
Her health wasn't low enough for a plus ultra finish.
Even if it's heavy. Time to prep. Like crazy. The worst for real.
She's still pretty OP. Still pretty strong.
That was very instructive. Amazing!
New story!
Those reflexes! Ochako Uraraka. He really trusts you a lot, you know. I wanted to talk to him more, but not with so many people around. Bummer.
We can't chase her! It might have just been her quirk, but it looked like she wasn't wearing her targets. We don't have much time left, and it would be hard to get a point off of her.
Sure.
Plus ultra finish, yeah, typical.
What's with this disgusting dude? He's talking like he's better than us. Bakugo, watch yourself.
60 seconds, 50% or more health.
Let's begin.
Yeah, alright, this is one I could probably get. It's one I could probably do.
I wasn't exactly sure I made the right move running off with Bakugo and Kirishima. Before long, we ran into Shiketsu. This rude guy had a gross quirk, and somehow, he turned Kirishima into a literal meatball.
This is a demonstration. Proof of the difference in level between our classes. We value obligation and dignity. Things that appear to be sorely lacking among you.
You shut your face! Obligation? Dignity? You just like to hear yourself talk. Show us with your actions, not your cheap words! If you can.
He's hard to follow. Makes me feel kind of dumb.
He said his beady eyes are full of tears so he can't see how strong his opponents are.
My eyes are dry and handsome, thank you!
I recall that conversation going much along those lines.
I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. Your class has done nothing to erode my respect.
Especially you, Bakugo!
I hate your type. You're dead!
Do better.
Shut up! It's just
Oh, this map has a lower level. I didn't even know they did that in this game. That's neat.
I can still do it.
I'll just ball up and cry!
Damn, this game's good. The fuck? Why is this game so good?
You must know it's time to die. I'm not changing my plan! Take that!
Oh, this game's great! To think, right, when I played through the first one, the original one's Justice, I had no experience with the show. But since then, starting this one, I'm 5 seasons in. And it's just made this game even better.
We go to. Fact is, I'm just stronger than you. Don't forget it.
Beast, I see what I must do. The only way to teach each of you a lesson is by breaking you. Then you'll know what it means to be dignified and behave like a hero!
Haunt.
What's with this guy? Fighting right now is pointless. Let's just get this over with.
Projectiles? What a nuisance. I'll make you something more appealing.
Don't ignore me!
I wasn't.
No way!
Not Bakugo. Not after I won the fight. Jeez.
You don't know Kirishima or Bakugo. So you have no right to disrespect them. Or me for that matter.
Yeah, you tell him.
Let's begin.
This test has an unusually low passing rate. At first this seemed counterintuitive. With All Might retired, wouldn't it make more sense to flood the streets with heroes? But then I realized, this test weeds out the riffraff. I agree with that way of thinking, so I decided to thin the herd myself.
You're ignoring the test because you think you're superior? Are you insane? Also, you've been doing nothing but hurling insults at us this entire time. That's super hurtful.
I assume this means you recognize the truth in my words. Take this time to reflect on your failure.
I was talking about my classmates!
Final round! Ready?
Yay! I get to check out Denki's attacks.
Electric shock. That wasn't a wasted shot. Boom! Strike back.
It's got some good combos.
Empty.
Right.
Electrical.
Right. Ooh, that's handy. It's the same move, whether I'm doing a direction or not. Oh, it's a shorter distance.
Electric shock.
Dangerous.
Crackle, crackle. From above. Strike back.
And then...
I can still do...
Fuck. I didn't get my plus ultra KO. That's super hurtful. Bitch, you're training to be a hero. You think the world is all sunshine and chicken cocks. Oh dear.
Amazing! Bakugo might seem like a total jerk on the surface, but he's trying hard to be a pro hero. And Kirishima is such a good dude that he rushed an enemy for his friends, even though it was a stupid thing to do.
I'll teach you to be more aware of your place, you degenerates!
I'm not a degenerate. So what I look at Belle Delphine.
Don't insult them when you don't know them! What took you so long?
That was weird. Thanks, man!
The more damage he takes, the more people get released. No wonder he relied on long-distance attacks.
Let me guess. Plus ultra finish? Yeah,
You don't
so
know
I'm missing one.
Kirishima or Bakugo. I found them, Ayama! So come with me to... Ayama, what are you doing?
Let's begin!
Story video! We
As
can
the
go to sleep.
representative for Class 1A, it was my duty to search for my peers.
Yeah, it's
But when
it's
I met
bedtime.
With Ayama, we found ourselves surrounded by other examinees. Then for some reason, Ayama fired his laser beam toward the sky. As the head of our class, it's my responsibility to lead the others. I want to serve UA and all of its students to the best of my abilities. That's what my brother would do. It's through my actions that I'll realize my ultimate dream. But seriously, Ayama, what are you doing?
I'm standing out. If you try to protect me, you'll fail the test. I've already got 2 of my triggers hit.
That's okay.
And they'll be swarming me soon. You'll have a much better chance without me. With your speed, you should be able to hit their targets.
Where is this even coming from?
Papa, Mama, why am I so different from everybody
Yeah, I want
else?
to.
My ultimate dream has always been to be an equal to the amazing people at our school.
Aoyama's laser! That's where everyone's headed! Please continue to swarm that area!
Ah, that's it. You're rounding up all of our opponents. Now, Black Abyss! Covert Black Ops!
Yeah, why haven't you let me play as Birdman
Time.
yet?
Go, you guys!
Togami.
Get them out of the
I love that guy.
distracted!
He was the most overpowered character in the first game.
I don't know who
Hands
you
down.
want to be equal with because I don't know what you're measuring yourself against. But this was your doing. Thank you.
Well, I guess this means my twinkling won't have to stop after all.
Only 7 spots left. Make that 5. The pressure's on now. In the final minutes, UA came together and pulled off some absolutely insane combos out there. And that's it. Every spot is now filled. 100 students will advance. The end is finally here. Wahoo!
We
We spotted your belly button laser, and that's how we were able to meet up
After you
with
save
everybody.
someone's life and you're like,
Thanks.
I'm terrible. It's like, bitch, you're terrible. What does that make me, the person who had to be saved?
But we weren't done yet. The second exam would begin soon. What would it entail?
Everyone in Class 1A passed. No, they didn't. Todoroki and...
That bald guy won't stop staring at me. That's strange. I wonder, did I do something to him?
Plus Ultra Finish.
Let's begin.
Todoroki and Bakugo didn't pass. Unless they've rewritten history for this
In
game.
the break after the first test, while we tried to
'Cause they
prepare
might
for
have.
whatever was in store for us next, the loud guy from Shiketsu started glaring at me. Hey, you. Did I offend you somehow?
Oh no. I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings? Boo-hoo, Endeavor's son.
Huh?
I can't help but hate you and your dad. You've changed a little bit since the first time our paths crossed. But that doesn't matter. You still have your father's eyes.
Yeah, most anime games do.
Final round! Ready?
You've still got your father's eyes. And your mother's tongue. La 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 la.
Just getting started. Burn.
I'll freeze you. Back off.
Super cool.
Stand back. Here's an ice pick. Don't move a muscle.
I'm burning.
Freeze.
Freezing. I'll win.
Stand back. I'll freeze you. You bastard.
It's super cold.
Back off.
Burn. This is one.
Plus Ultra!
I'll blast this.
Stand back.
I'm burning.
Maximum output. Not enough.
Yeah! It's satisfying when a match goes the way I want it to.
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop.
I won't stop twinkling!
Amazing.
Oh wait, wrong character.
Yo, Arashi, calm down. Todoroki, I'm sorry for his rudeness. Let's try to work together in the second trial.
Now we will begin the next and final exam. For this portion, you'll be rescuing injured persons in a hazard zone. We'll be scoring you on a point system. If
Yeah, I
you have
remember
more
this being
points than
pretty
the benchmark
bullshit.
At the time the exercise comes to an end, then you pass the exam. Now, how about a story? Unknown villains have performed a large-scale terrorist attack spanning all of insert city name here. Your task is to save as many people as you can and help the injured. Now, begin!
With that, the final test for the provisional licensing exam was underway. I had to do my best and pass, no matter what it took.
Endeavor's
bald guy
eyes.
The second part of the exam is to overcome a villain and rescue the hostages.
Ooh!
This is super hardcore. But
Orca!
I'll handle it, no problem.
It's the Orca!
Let's begin.
I live in and/or near insert city
If I
here.
was going to get
You
my
do?
provisional hero
Do you
license,
live a border la
I had to
mer
overcome a
in
villain attack and
in
rescue
insert city
victims.
here?
I decided to leave the injured to other people and deal with the bad guys. But then I ran into him.
Tell me, you sad excuses for heroes. Will you help my victims or fight?
He dodged my ice easily. But how about my fire?
I'm gonna blow you away! Why'd you use your flames? The heat makes the air rise up! You blocked me so you get all the glory, didn't you? Hatred's in your blood! You really are Endeavor's son! You're exactly like him!
What? I didn't do that on purpose. What the hell has been up with you this whole time? My old man's got nothing to do with this
This is completely outrageous. I can't believe you're arguing at a time like this.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Oh, I actually get to have a teammate for this one.
Full of passion. They bring hope and inspiration to people with the fire burning in their hearts. They care. But all I see
Oh wait, I haven't got to fight as Inasa yet. So this is all new. Okay.
Nothing but hatred and cruelty.
You think we're the same? Don't be ridiculous. I'm nothing like him. I have no feelings about
How does his
my old
B
man
moves
anymore.
work? Hold B. Press
There's
B.
still some
Oh, his
hate
hold B
inside.
is good.
You will struggle.
Okay, watch this.
Bring it here. Maximum output. Not enough.
Finish him off.
Chill. I'll blow you away. How about this gust?
Wait. Your teammate can't finish the fight for you. That's concerning.
Made a good effort.
Win!
Room with a view. Yeah! Of the car park. Oh.
Excellent.
Bullshit.
You
A
reap
rank.
what you sow.
Crap. This anger in my heart. I've become the exact thing that I've always hated.
Damn it. I can't believe it. Our quirks aren't compatible, and we have zero teamwork. There's no way we can beat a top hero when we're at odds like this. Hopefully he understands too, and feels the same way I do. Lift up my fire from below. That's it.
Then my whirlwind
Create an inferno.
The second
Yeah,
part
missed
of
the
the
plus
exam is
ultra
to
finish.
We trapped Gang Orca, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the end of the test. Shoto and everyone at
Within
Shiketsu
60
High are in danger.
seconds, with 50% or more health. Yeah, I could do
Let's
that.
begin.
This won't make up for their foolishness earlier. They realize their mistakes. This is an attempt to make up for them. How persistent.
A quirk that uses wind. Why didn't I remember such an obnoxious guy sooner? We have met before. I guess I wasn't paying attention back then. I only wanted to reject my father. To forget him. And my past. My bloodline. Or forget them. But I can't just ignore them.
Then what's the window there for? Like, just for light?
Histories don't just disappear.
It seems like a waste of a window.
So, what now?
I have nothing.
Then it's over.
No! Get away from those two!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Crash.
With my
Bandicoot!
just get started! Kick, technique!
Ah!
I'm gonna beat you down!
I'll do it in one shot.
No time! I have the timing! Take this! Here I come!
Oh! Into another!
Mindless. Can't take much more of this.
Oh!
You will struggle. Let's prevent.
Here I come!
Someone just like me.
My effort! Always fierce in a fight!
Let's
Ah,
prevent.
fuck! You know what it's like when you want to... No, 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 no! No! Not while I'm so close to clearing all the fucking missions! Ah!
Made a good effort.
Okay. Whew.
Win!
Dang it!
All right! I'm starting to get it! Excellent!
Oh, that means I'm gonna have to play that level again to get an S rank.
Yeah, so here's the thing. At this time, all of the injured citizens have been rescued from the disaster zone. It may seem anticlimactic, but with this, the provisional licensing exam has officially been completed. We're done here.
It's over?
This restraining gear really made it tough to move around. Glad that's done. I have to admit, that Tower of Flame was an inspired attack. And with Midoriya's surprise counter once I had been weakened, I might have had a hard time if the test went on, even lost.
I got everything, but I'll still need to replay the mission to get an S rank.
To be the end of the test.
Actually,
the second part of the exam
does the rank I get matter?
We trapped Gang Orca, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the end of the test.
It doesn't look like it does, because it's not showing my rank.
Part 2 of the exam is... Let's begin!
So I might not have to worry about
Those
S ranks,
who passed
actually.
the second round were announced.
Maybe on mission mode.
The judges seemed to score us on the pivotal decisions made in the emergency situation. From UA, only Todoroki and Kacha ended up failing the exam.
Todoroki! I'm sorry, it's my fault that you didn't pass the licensing exam and won't get your license! My focus was too narrow-minded, too selfish!
You're fine. I got us off to a bad start. Besides, I was able to realize something about myself thanks to your bluntness.
The provisional licensing exam was finally over, and I passed! And Deku, well, he looked like he was on top of the world.
I'm on top of the world, you guys! I'm on top of the globe!
And some of them went through a lot of trouble to do so.
I'm Josh Brider!
It's like, this is proof I've matured, that I've gotten stronger. And it makes me so happy. I need to show this to my mom and All Might as soon as possible. Kachan,
about your
you
quirk.
said you had something to tell me, but where are we going? Let's begin. Night was falling by the time we got back from the provisional hero licensing exam.
Why does your quirk remind me of All Might's?
And said he wanted to talk.
Don't you gulp at me!
You made me sick, Deku. You were useless. No power at all. A joke. Then suddenly you managed to get into this school with a brand new quirk that appeared out of nowhere. I haven't forgotten what you said before. That your abilities were given to you. You got your quirk from All Might, didn't you? He gave you his power.
As soon as he mentioned my quirk, I knew what this was about. That's what I get for breaking my promise. Why did you call me out here?
You and I both wanted to be just like All Might when we were growing up. I was the one who had the potential. But somehow, a little nobody like you was singled out by the person I admired most. That's why we're here. You and I are settling this. Right here. Right now.
Huh?
This was a good fight.
Why are you doing this?
I want to know what made All Might give his power to a loser like you. Let me see for myself. Fight me!
Kachan, you can't be serious.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Is it because you looked up to him more than I did? And if that's the case, does it mean everything I've done to be like him is wrong?
No, of course that's not true! You were right to admire him the way you...
Wow, getting my butt kicked.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Is it because you looked up to him more than I did?
They stopped doing the game at my local, the free game with the Series X. You can still get the t-shirt. It's ridiculous. I might have got one by now if I was able to get a free game with it.
Our whole lives you were stuck to me. I couldn't get rid of you.
Because, you know, I'd just come right out and get, like, some big game.
Take this! Your weakness This is so obvious! Why did I end up having to chase after someone who was always so far behind me? Why did a damn small fry like you get strong and become the #1 hero's sidekick?
Fuck.
His favorite! Go for it!
This AI is off the chart.
Let's kick this into gear! Fight me! Oh, damn it! You're saving my life so I can win! I'm all in! Ah! Take it down! Take this beating! You! Go fly it! You better not forget this!
You're forced to get the Lego Skywalker Saga. Oh. It's a good game, though.
Oh, right.
But it seems kind of antithesis to the point of getting a super-duper games console. You know, like... You'd expect it to be some, like, super, mega, ultra, huge game.
I'm the reason he lost his
But it's
power.
like... Lego.
If I'd been stronger, if I hadn't been kidnapped by villains...
That's not to say Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga isn't great, because it is, but it's like... Super duper ultra dude bro console, and they're giving you a Lego game with it.
Obsessing. Hurting.
Yeah, something that shows it off, like Elden Ring, or... Elden Ring.
Who wins or loses this fight. Even so, I have to go through with it. Because in this moment, I'm the only person in the world who understands how Kachan felt.
Or, Call of Duty or something.
I'm going all out.
You know?
You think you're better than me? But if you seriously believe you're gonna surpass me as a hero, even with your newfound power of yours, you better think again, you damn nerd!
You had so much going for you that I didn't have. All Might was my hero, but you were the person actually in my life. I thought you were incredible. That's the reason I kept chasing after you. You're the best. That's why I want to defeat you. I have to. In order to make All Might proud and surpass the expectations he set for me.
I won't lose to you!
Oh dear. They're gonna get in trouble.
We're done here. I won this fight. You have All Might's power. But even using his strength,
they're probably giving away a physical game to make a point of the disk drive. You know,
you're still pathetic.
They can't give away a physical game with the S, so I guess they're giving one away with the X to take advantage of the fact it has the disk drive.
Kachan, you said you had something to...
Midoriya. Bakugo.
Let's begin.
Stop this right now.
Oh, it's another cutscene. I can,
I'm sorry, but I heard what you said.
I can go to sleep.
I didn't understand before. I should have. Young Midoriya was powerless, but still more heroic than anyone else. Young Bakugo, I knew you were strong. You were someone who could already fight. So I decided he should have the chance to stand in the ring.
Meow. Meow.
Now you know I'm weak too. I always wanted to be like you, which meant being as strong as possible.
Jim.
But look what I did to you. Because I'm not good enough.
This is not your fault. I was going to lose my power. You're powerful, and I let that blind me. I apologize. I missed what was important. I forgot that you boys are just kids. Young Midoriya looks up to your strength, you know that. And I believe that's why you've always feared his heart and spirit, young Bakugo. Now that you've laid your feelings out on the table, maybe you'll understand each other. If you have mutual respect and focus on making one another stronger, you'll be unstoppable. You'll become the ultimate heroes. There's no limit to what you can do.
My hero game. This is the PC Steam
That's not what I wanted to hear.
version of My Hero One's Justice 2.
You had the strongest guy in the world lay the groundwork for you.
And I'm dressed like Eri from the show.
Lose again.
I've actually made a bunch of these.
Harder.
We're gonna have some spoilers
So that I can
here.
beat you.
So, Eri.
So talk. Who knows about you two? You don't want this to get out.
Kami
right, All Might?
Utsushimi?
Well, your secret's safe with me.
Pretty cool, right?
I won't tell anyone what's going on. I can keep my mouth
Oh, then
shut.
at the very least you know who Deku
And
is.
so, All Might told Kachan the
This
whole
is Deku.
story. The truth behind One for All.
I got the Deku
about
hair.
how he used that power to become the symbol of peace. How he was gravely injured. which
Wearing the
limited
outfit
his
of my
strength.
favorite character here.
And finally,
Toga.
how he chose his successor.
The secret, please keep it.
These are very
terribly sorry for
quickly
asking
done
you to do
in
this
Unity.
But I'm
And
afraid it must be
Shigaraki.
done. Thank you.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, fine. But this doesn't change what I have to do.
But Eri's definitely
I'm
the
gonna
one I
end
did the
up
most
number
work
one
on,
hero,
and
no
I'm
matter
very
what.
proud of it.
But Deku, things aren't gonna be the same.
You've
from
seen
now
3
on.
episodes in
You get
total.
that? I
Yeah,
won't
the
stop
first
until
season
I'm
is
the most
really
powerful.
dry.
I'll fly
It
higher
actually
than you
sows
could
a
ever
lot of the
dream.
second season.
Even if you are the chosen one.
Actually, quite a lot of the 5th season so far has been very dry.
Than you can imagine.
You know what? It's a very,
That's
very
how the
dry
secret
show.
between me and All Might became one the three of us shared.
But I like the
After
characters,
that,
and
it
I
felt like my
like
relationship with Kachan
their attacks
changed.
and powers.
We
So
were like normal rivals.
it's good fodder for a video game. Save and win, win and save. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, so
Midoriya.
focuses around All Might, a superhero who actually is
what you
incredibly
were saying.
weak. Now he used to be very strong. And Midoriya, who's, you know, was born quirkless without a special power, but inherits the power from All Might so that he can become the next big super hero and save everyone's lives. It's Mirio! Another cutscene? Yeah, Demon Slayer I've watched one
A couple
episode.
days after my fight with Kachan, the top students of UA, known as the Big Three, came to our class. There, they explained how the Hero Work Studies program functioned. Those of us
I've
who
watched
had
maybe
our
the
provisional
second episode, I
licenses
think, for
would
Demon
soon
Slayer.
be going on patrols.
I can't introduce myself. I'm trying to imagine them as potatoes, but I can see their bodies. I know that they're still people. My mind is totally blanking. I can't say anything.
I watched Beans play the start of the Demon Slayer game when it came out.
Skip me.
Come on, Amajiki, cheer up.
It's
You're a
Nejire!
lion, not a kitten. You know, even though you're
I was gonna make a Nejire cosplay.
This is our kitten, Tamaki Amajiki. And hi, my name is Nejire Hado. Hey, Ashido, if your horns break off, you think you'll grow new ones? Ooh, and can you wiggle them? Minetta, are those balls your hair or what? I don't get it. How do you get a haircut? You're such a little weirdo.
Okay, everybody, let's make some noise. The future's gonna be
Yeah.
The future?
Awful!
That's your part, guys. Oh crap! My call and response was a total
The future's
fail.
gonna be awful! That's a classic scene. Yeah.
UA.
First years with their provisional
this one's got a
licenses.
sub.
That's super impressive, right? You guys are pretty darn energetic.
Wait, I get to play as Mirio!
Got an idea?
I feel like getting into a...
And Nejire. Oh, okay. Yes. Mirio and Nejire.
All three of us totally botched our introductions, which left the whole class kind of confused. So I figured I'd show off my quirk to them to liven things up a bit.
Yes, so this
up,
game
the round
is
new plan is
showing
all you
stuff
first years
from
fight me at
season
Let's get changed and head to the gym
season
pronto.
4 mainly.
Be careful.
So the first
Think about
game
how bad it'll look if some of
covers
them can't
season
recover from
2
fighting you.
and
Hey,
3,
listen up, it's story time. Long ago,
and then
a
this
student
game
got
sort of
frustrated in
covers
class
the
and
end
quit
of
being a
season
hero.
3
That was terrible
and
for
season
everyone.
4.
Did you know that? So Togetic,
So-
I know our job is tough, but you better make sure you know what you're doing.
We fought plenty of pros before.
Not to mention
There
we
is a
took down
key
some
conflict
legitimate
that happens
villains.
in season
Don't
1 that you'll
underestimate
miss
us and take
if you
us for
play
a bunch
One's
of
Justice,
wimps.
but here's the thing, right?
View this as a
I
learning
played
experience.
One's
It's a
Justice
good opportunity.
when I had
opinion,
watched no
Mirio
episodes
Togata's
of the
the
show,
person who's closest to
and I
taking
was
the
so
spot of number
amazed
one
that
hero.
I went back and
That's
started
including
playing
the
from the
pros.
started watching from the beginning.
I'm ready when you are.
So I played the events of season 2 and 3 before I had watched an episode of the show, and then I went back and started watching the show because it was so good. The game impressed me. So what's Mirio's moves? No, let me get the first hit, thank you. What's Mirio's moves like?
Who's gonna start this party?
So it's standard combo, and then... Oh, if I hold Y, do I not take damage? Do they phase through? Yeah. Okay, cool.
There it is. Permeating. How about some melee? Bet you didn't see that.
Oh, that's the move where he goes through their arm and then punches them in the face. He's good. So what's his ranged Y? Oh, shit! Permeate! Nice! Oh! Yeah, the first game is on PS4, Switch.
Why am I so strong?
It's not great on Switch. That's not a great port. I evaluated it when it was new. I think it might be on Xbox. I played through the first one on Steam, and I played through this one on Steam. Because, you know, it gets so cheap. Game and DLCs. I had this game for a while, and then I picked up the second season pass in the recent sale. And I've been watching the show recently, so it's like, I might as well just play it now. Check it out.
I activate my quirk in my entire body, then I can pass through anything I want.
It's on PS4 and Switch, but it's not great on Switch. I know, right? But
Dodging. Jeez, that's incredible. But
it might be good after patches and stuff.
how did you travel through the
I don't
floor
know.
so fast?
It's just...
Well, I start by sinking
It's
deep
like
underground,
hard
falling through
30
matter. Then I release my
on
quirk.
Switch.
Apparently things with mass
Which I mean is
can't
pretty
overlap.
good,
That's called
considering
physics. So I get
Switch is
propelled
like-
upward.
But like 30 is the
This way,
max.
The ground spits me out and I fly up into the air. That's how my warp works. By adjusting the direction I'm facing or the pose I'm holding, I can change the angle I come out at. Sort of like aiming.
You're able to avoid any attacks, and you can move where
It
you
was
want
fairly
in
early in the
instant.
Switch
Wow, you were born
life
with a really strong quirk.
span.
Not true. My power's only strong because I made it that way. While my quirk's
When
activated,
was
my
the
lungs
first one?
can't take in oxygen. In the same way, my
2014?
eardrums don't work, and light can't pass through my
2015.
retinas. I can go through matter, but can't feel it. But thanks to training and experience,
When did
I learned to
the
predict
first
what would happen
One's
next in a
Justice
fight.
game come out?
In our work studies, we're treated as a sidekick, or even a pro. It can be kind of terrifying, but everything you
2018.
go through is an important experience that you can't get in the classroom. That's why I think
2018
they're worth it,
Switch
even
was
if you're
what?
scared. You with me,
2017?
first years?
At first, his quirk was something that held him back.
It's not quite
But
as
still,
early as I thought.
He made the most of his power and got as much experience as he could. Now he's great at analyzing fights.
Yeah, I say pick it up on PS4 because it'll be better looking as well.
First years with their provisional licenses.
I feel like getting into a rumble after watching you fight. I wonder who'd be up for
A
it.
plus ultra finish. Oh, okay. Hooray. March 3rd on Switch,
Tobita,
yeah.
you've gotten so strong. Hey, you know what?
2017.
Guess. No, wait, I'll tell you. I want to play with the first years too.
Oh, that was the Switch, yeah. So, the Switch had been out for about a year when
First years, what do you say?
the Switch port of the first One's Justice came out.
Ribbit, are we about to start another practice fight?
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I've still got a fight.
I think the version I played was Japanese.
Let's show off what we can do.
$15 pre-owned on PS4. And then if you like the game, you can pick up the DLCs. If you don't, then you can skip them. Because they're not story DLCs, they're just character DLCs. It's the same with this one as well. It's all character DLCs.
You can't. I won't lose. Up in the air. Ribbit.
Oh my god!
Output. Ribbit.
Nejire's moves are hard to hit with.
Leave it to me.
I'll get you. Ribbit. I can get Ribbit. Like
She's hard to get a hit with. Her moves feel like inaccurate.
Final round. Ready?
Yeah, but you can swallow a Switch cartridge. You'd have to cut a disc up to swallow it.
How about that? Take a look at this.
Imagine wanting Deku in your mouth so much that you put the cartridge in your mouth and swallow it. So this is the closest thing I can get. Oh my god! Getting my butt handed to me. When was Suyu this good at fighting? Nope. Under 50%.
Final round. Ready?
Nope, she's blocking my first. No breath. because they choke. Haha, funny choke.
How about that?
First hit on me. Seriously?
Final round. Ready?
That's why the carts hold value, because they're covered in a chemical that doesn't taste very nice.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's for using so many team attacks. Probably 10. It feels like I've pressed the team button 10 times since I started playing today. Okay, how close do I need to be for this to reach? Yeah, a little bit close. There's a good range on that attack. Okay, got my plus ultra finish. Nintendo value retention. Yeah. Because Nintendo barely drops the prices on their own games, every other, like, Nintendo thing holds value as well.
Amazing.
It's funny, right? Because there's such a desire for Nintendo stuff. But Nintendo systems tend to be weaker than everything else that's available at the time.
So cool.
So people go out of their way to get the shittier consoles.
You were so
And
obsessed
then
with their powers that
they
I almost got
complain
hit.
when they're trying to play Balan Wonderworld on it and it runs like crap.
Probably.
And they're like, oh, this game is garbage. And their experience of it is a demo that was shat out in 2 weeks because they were told they needed to port it to Switch.
It looks like he's talking to the wall.
You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
I feel like getting into
Justice
a...
for Balan.
Wait, please! I have a favor to ask. Let's begin.
Yeah, like, if I look back at that era, my favorite handheld was the PSP. Far over the DS.
By accident, you know? But no one was injured, so I think you did a good job.
The DS had good software that took advantage of its touchscreen, but the PSP was a media powerhouse. Not only did the games look better, they played better,
I bet Sir would
and the
love to meet
discs
him.
could store shit tons of audio, video. Like, compared to those Moby Clip compressed FMVs and DS
Refer me
games.
to the hero agency you're at. Then I can do your work study
Yeah,
with you.
DS had amazing software, but the PSP was way more powerful. And I think that's
Your
why I
work
like the
study is
PSP
at
more.
Sir Night-Eye's agency. I tried to ask All Might if he could introduce me to him, but he refused. So if I prove myself, I wondered if you could instead. Gran Torino told me a little about Sir Night-Eye. Can you please introduce us?
Wait,
His
is Sir
agency
Night-Eye
perfect
playable
for
in
me.
this?
If you'll take me on.
Ooh.
My quirk is really similar to the way All Might's worked. So training with his former sidekick would be perfect.
Level Night Eye, yes please.
He could help me be a
Yeah,
better hero.
I think when it comes to the Vita and the 3DS, I prefer the 3DS.
Things between Night Eye and me are complicated. I just...
The Vita was definitely a more powerful system, but the best games for the Vita were stuck in Japan.
Perhaps you can ask young Togeda.
That and the overpriced memory sticks.
He's working under Night Eye's supervision, so maybe he can help you out.
Like, Vita was a hard sell
Now
for
I
me.
get it. Sure thing.
I bought one, and I regretted it almost immediately. And then the whole time I was telling myself, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. You know? I was telling myself the whole time, I don't regret it. No, this was a great purchase, honestly. Whereas the 3DS, that was never an issue. I bought my 3DS and loved it, and then when the time came, I upgraded to a new 3DS. And then when the time came, I upgraded to a new 3DS XL. And I loved it. The games were great. It was quite a beefy little handheld for a Nintendo handheld. Plus Ultra! Uncharted was great. I enjoyed Uncharted on Vita. But in terms of, like, Vita games I actually beat, you know, Uncharted. And Hidebo Tap Dance Hero. Oh, and Miracle Girls Festival. Most of the games I played on Vita were freebies I got from Japanese PSN.
What kind of hero you want to be? I want to rescue people with a smile.
Oh, and I played a shit ton of Taiko Tatsujin V version! Because that was great on Vita as well. But yeah, 3DS, I played so many 3DS games.
Greatest hero.
Nice.
It was such a good time. Ocarina of Time 3DS, Majora's Mask 3DS was a piece of shit, but I still liked it.
I'll introduce you.
And if I look over to my shelves right now, I don't see any physical Vita games. But do you know what I see? Plenty of 3DS games. I own tons of them. I got Yokai Watch 2, both variants, WarioWare Gold, Zelda Triforce Heroes. They're all still factory sealed. I got a whole bunch of Japanese 3DS games that I play on import and custom firmware.
I'm going to show you I deserve to be at your agency.
Oh, Night Eye! Night Eye's in the game!
All Might trained me.
Of course Night Eye's in the game, but still Night Eye's in the game! I fucking love Night Eye. What's the sub for this?
I worked alongside
Oh, a video of Night Eye.
Let's begin.
Okay. Night Eye's fantastic.
And with that, I accompanied Togeda to Sir Night Eye's agency so I could meet the man himself. Hopefully,
yeah, the Vita just wasn't really supported all that well. It was supported much better in Japan. And like I've said before, I have a Japanese PSN account. When I have PS Plus, I use the Japanese PS Plus, right? So I had access to a shit ton of great Japanese freebies for Vita.
So I had to get through to him somehow. Problem was, joking around and being funny wasn't,
you know,
my
that
thing.
was great.
The only thing I could do was an
But
impersonation.
if I didn't have Japanese PS Plus, I would have had nothing to play on my Vita. I'm thinking about physical Vita games that I own nowadays, like actual Vita games I still own.
You fool.
I think it's Steins Gate.
You attempted this blasphemous excuse of an impression on
I think I own Steins Gate on Vita, and then, like, that's it.
All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all. In his early days, his crow's feet were 0.6 centimeters long. From the Silver Age on, they were 0.8. I don't care for this one bit. You can see yourself out.
I want to work under you so I can become a stronger person than I am now. Please just give me a chance. Let me prove myself.
Once I stamp this document, you'll officially be contracted with my agency for a work study. But I refuse to approve it yet. What benefit would you contribute to my agency? Show me what you would bring to the table using actions, not words. You have 3 minutes to try and take this
so
seal
it was
from
GameCube
me. If you want to work as a
hardware
hero
just
under
scaled
my
down.
guidance, then stick
That
with
explains a lot.
contract
That explains how
yourself.
so many games
You
got
can join
ported
my
to the
ranks.
3DS quickly.
Final round.
I mean, there were a load of arcade games that were basically on the 3DS straight away.
What happens to the room? Just come and take it.
Wow, the textures are so rough. This is on max. Max graphics.
Just as I thought. Mirio should have inherited One for All.
Here's the time. Is that it?
Show me! This is probably it.
Gotta make the most of my efforts. I'll show you. I have the timing.
I'm not gonna get a plus ultra KO, but I need to
I'm gonna beat you down.
shrink this gap.
This is it.
I'm working. Just get started.
Nothing matter.
Xenoblade, yeah. That was one of those new 3DS exclusive games, like Attack on Titan, Wings of Freedom. There were a couple of others, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I have Wings of Freedom somewhere, but it's the Japanese version. With a couple of my other Japanese 3DS games.
Go on. Faster.
I've got a Precure game, and I've got a
Can react.
Prepara
Just let him reject me
game.
now. Not after everything All Might and
Oh
I
yeah,
have
3DS
been
games. I've got like
He wanted me to have his power.
Gabrielle's
He chose
Ghostly Groove 3D and,
I can see what you're going
and
to
Hello
do and when
Kitty's
you're going to
Magical
do it.
Cooking
The more I
Apron.
watch you,
Like,
the
I've got
less
so many
reason I have
3DS
to
games.
think you have any
But like Vita
potential.
games, I own like
What
one,
unsightly
and that's
display.
Steins Gate.
Have you
And
given
that's only
up
because
already?
I wanted it with like the little book.
I didn't lose my focus or my drive. I just realized I was about to step on the poster for All Might's 10th anniversary. The one that was never for sale. It's basically priceless.
Don't tell me. He was in constant motion, jumping around the room as Gran Torino would, and yet, even emotionally off balance from my provocations, he formulated a strategy to defeat me, and remained aware of his surroundings. You're hired. You'll work here alongside professionals. But that doesn't mean I recognize you. You're no symbol, I'm confident in that. Regardless of All Might's mandate, you're not worthy of his power.
Night Eye's great. He cares really.
I'm going to show you I
Needed a plus
deserve to
ultra
be
finish for that.
I work.
Let's begin.
I was always one of All Might's biggest fans, so I was honored to serve as his sidekick.
Some of those
for about
Mario
5
games
years.
look really, really nice on the
after
3DS.
the
Like
incident, things were never the
Mario
same
3D
between us.
Land,
This is reckless, All Might. You
New
can't
Super
keep
Mario
doing
Bros.
hero work
2.
in that damn
They look
Chiban.
really nice
The
on
entire
3DS.
world would suffer. It's time for you to step down. If you wish for enduring peace, then retire while you're a legend. I'll find a cheerful, strong replacement for you. You can entrust your legacy to them. It's time. I know the importance of the symbol, but please, listen, All Might. If you continue like this, you'll face off
Well,
against
shit,
a
that makes
villain,
sense, right?
and
Because
that
it
will
was
lead to an
GC based.
unspeakably gruesome
So,
death. That's why.
yeah.
If
I
you
never made that
continue your hero
connection.
Activities like this, I won't support you. I can't.
You saw it, didn't you? I told you not to use your foresight on me, didn't I? Even if I step away and the next symbol appears, before they do, how many people will have to fear for their lives?
Did he not understand? The true value of One for All wasn't physical strength, but the fact that it could be passed along to a successor, one who could continue to cultivate the power. And so we were at odds, especially when it came to who would be his successor.
I wish I had
His
stuck
choice
with
sounded
Pokemon on 3DS, you know? I beat X and Y, right? But I never beat
He's a quirkless middle schooler,
Ruby and Sapphire.
but he wants to save people. He has
And
the
then
heart it
I
would
never
take to
beat
be the next
Sun and
symbol
Moon.
of peace.
What are you possibly thinking?
I really regret it.
Take your place with intentions
I had to
alone.
come back to Sword and Shield like a year after I stopped playing it in order to finish
And so it began. I took Mirio on and started to train him. He would be a truly worthy successor.
I just kind of got tired of those.
All Might and I stopped speaking shortly thereafter.
The game I played the most on 3DS was probably Theater Rhythm Curtain Call. I know, a game that doesn't, like, push the 3DS at all.
On my first day of work study, I ran into a frightened girl on the street.
It's Eri!
I wonder, who is she?
It's the character I'm cosplaying as. Woo, 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 woo. A lot of Pokemon games are like that. The best part is the DLC, right? Sword and Shield as well.
Let's begin.
Which reminds me, I need to go back and play that DLC, because I did pay for it.
The next day, I started my work study at Night Eye's agency. Suddenly, I was one step closer to my dream.
Hey, welcome back to the Mr. Beans. We're about to start the
Meanwhile,
Eri chapter.
Night Eye was busy. As we kept
Eri,
watch
Eri,
over the
Eri,
streets,
Eri.
he was investigating Chisaki,
Eri, Eri,
the
Eri,
underboss
Eri,
of a
Eri.
small Yakuza organization called Shie Hasaikai.
Eri, Eri,
Sir
Eri,
and Bubble
Eri.
are the ones who are actually looking for the target today, so I can teach you all about the ins and outs of patrol duty. We'll get you up to snuff. When we put on our costumes and start hitting the streets, that's when we become heroes. So don't let your guard down. You got that?
Yes! Whoa! I'm sorry. You took a tumble.
Went to shave
Are
the
you
beard
okay?
off.
Can I, help you up?
But you don't have a
Be more
beard.
careful. We don't want to cause trouble for the heroes. Let's go, Eri. I hope you two will forgive my daughter.
That beard.
Please, please don't go.
Chisaki from Shie Hasaikai? No way! You've gotta be kidding. Excuse me. Your daughter seems scared.
No, Deku. You're making him more suspicious. Chisaki obviously doesn't want us to pry. If we spook him now, he'll be even less likely to show himself. We have to let it go.
You heroes really pick up on the subtlest things, don't you? Very well. This situation is embarrassing, so I'd prefer to discuss it where we won't be overheard.
What? Eri, wait. Are you sure? But why?
Oh, good. Done with your temper tantrum? Sorry to involve you in our family drama. I'm sure we wasted your time. Good luck with your work.
Dude! 99 bucks? That's a steal! You're better off picking it up for 15 physical.
On my first day of work study, I ran into a frightened girl on the street. I wonder, who is she? That girl was so scared. She was shaking. I want to know everything, All Might!
Oh, fucking hell. 2 more cutscenes? Okay.
Sir, it was a total oops. I'm sorry. I mean, wow, what are the odds of randomly running into a target on the street like that? But still, we got lucky. At least I think we did. Our brief encounter yielded some new intel about Chisaki. He's got a daughter named Eri.
Her arms and legs were all wrapped up in bandages. I don't know anything else about her, but she was so
Isn't that the
frightened.
way, though, that sequels,
wanted
if
to
they're
be
built on the
rescued.
same engine, they tend to
There
be a
must
bit
be
cheaper?
something
Like,
we can do to help her.
what's the
Haste
example
won't help the
that comes to
situation.
mind?
Take your time
Shank
pursuing
and
a
Shank
target.
2, right?
If you rush, they are that much
I
more
remember a
likely to
time when
escape.
Shank 1 was still
You're too
15
naive
bucks,
to realize this,
but Shank 2 was
you
10.
can't save everyone yourself.
Despite Shank 2 being longer,
first day
having
of
more
work study
playable
was
characters, a more developed like
shake what I'd
multiplayer
seen.
mode.
And then I couldn't help
Sometimes
that
it
girl.
just happens, like the sequel is just cheaper because it's like the cost of developing it was lower.
Let's begin! I was happy to have a work study, but being at Sir Night Eye's
There might
agency
also
raised
be a
so many
licensed song
questions.
in the first game. I
All
can't
Might.
remember though if that's
One
true.
for all. There was So much.
But usually one licensed song isn't gonna up a game's price that
down
much.
All Might. He was the only one who could give me answers. I laid out my questions. Why had he chosen me? I had to know everything.
Young Togata was originally recommended as my successor. And yes, I knew that Night Eye's foresight predicted my demise. I never wanted you to know this. I'm sorry. It's because you're a fan of mine. You have to understand the situation. Night Eye was concerned about my well-being, but I only cared about peace. I didn't want people to be scared. And then I met you, young Midoriya.
I was cheating on you, Midoriya.
Step forward and tell the world
Hey,
that you
Ethan.
are here.
I mean, the game models are pretty great. It's a very, very, very beautiful game. And what about my model? How do I look? Do I look good?
I thought my battle with All for One would be the
I'm
end.
cosplaying as Eri.
were
I've got the
there,
horn
kiddo.
and the hair
You gave me the
and
will
the dress.
to keep going. Our time together has made me stronger too. Then later your mother told me to stick around.
Oh, so it was released
so I
on
could protect and
Xbox.
help
Wait, is
raise
that
you.
109 for both games in like
So
a
I'm
bundle?
still fighting to survive.
That's still a lot.
You've changed
The
my
games get
outlook.
so cheap on Steam.
I will live. I will mold my destiny and strike down anything that gets in our way with this fist.
Each?
I promise.
109 each?
No matter what happens to you, I'll be there to help fight fate.
What? Dude. Steam sale on right now. Yeah? I'll get you this number in Australian dollar, AUD. Right? Steam DB, one's justice. Steam sale right now 85% off in Australian dollar. That is $12.74 for the first game on Steam. $12.74. Dude, just fucking play it on Steam. $12.74 AUD.
Thank you.
85% off.
Wait, what's that noise?
Let's begin.
Oh yeah, Tamaki of UA's Big 3 introduced me
Good
to a
old
pro
Steam
named
DB.
Fatgum. Soon after, I
It gives
took
me
to
the
streets
regional
doing my work
prices
study with
for
it.
everything. So Steam DB says it's is $12.74 Australian dollars, which is equivalent to £7.22. Here it's £7.49. So yours is actually 3.47% cheaper based on the regional pricing than mine is.
Boys. Heroes? Just what we needed.
Yeah.
I'll take them down, man. You get out of here. I've got these losers. No, you don't.
It's Fat Gum.
Crap, bro. I can't stick around here. Gotta use my insurance policy.
He shot me.
Day
With
one
what?
for Switch and Steam.
Didn't hurt as much as I thought.
Ouch.
He won't get away. I'll use my tinta. What? My quirk. It isn't working.
I've had this game for about a year on Steam, I think, because it went cheap last year and I picked it up. But I grabbed the second season pass in the recent sale, so I've got all the playable characters, and I'll do a bunch of online matches at some point. Probably not today, though. But Beans has expressed interest in some online matches, and I'll play with anybody who's got it. The achievements are play 30 online matches. I don't even have to win, so we can just have fun with it. What's my plus ultra with Kirishima's plus ultra? Let's check it out.
I can't wait to get back into it.
Wow. Let me spill your blood. Uh-huh. What's that one? Perform 1,000 combos. Okay. Achievement unlocked.
This is the way a man
It's 25 for One's Justice 2 on PS4 pre-owned. If you want to own it physical, then, you know, those are still pretty good prices. Definitely.
Stay back! I just wanted to get stronger. Please don't hurt me. Let me go, and I'll be.
Why did they make this guy a playable character and, like,
wanted a taste of power?
Can't Stop Twinkling as, like, the last DLC character?
And I owe him. But I do
It's silly.
get how you feel. Not that long ago, No one cares about your sob story, wannabe! That was a feint! You're so gullible! See ya, stupid! No way you're catching me now!
Fat Gum.
Red
Quick.
Riot! Sorry I'm late to the party. My quirk is fat adsorption. Anything that touches my body sinks
Adsorption.
into it.
Like
Knives,
adiposy.
bullets, you name it. Now stop wriggling.
Is it
and
meant
admit
to
you're
be
defeated.
adsorption?
Fortunately, the commotion was contained quickly, but Sun Eater had been shot, and for some
I
reason,
feel like
he
it's meant to
still
be
wasn't able to use his
absorption.
quirk. I knew of drugs that could
Unless
boost
it's a
someone's
really clever
power,
pun on
but
adipose.
to think,
Which, I mean, it
there
could
might
be.
be one with the power to take someone's quirk.
We've already had one spelling mistake. Fat Gum MHA. Oh, Kyle Hebert. That explains a lot. Fat absorption. That's what the wiki says. You down to clown after the stream? Yes. Oh, is it 11 PM already? God.
Thank you! I'll do my best!
That means we've hit the limit.
Didn't you know that fighting is bad?
That means we've hit the limit. I was gonna go till 11, and it's 11:07. Well, we did 28, and that's not including the fact that some of these have subs as well. Some of them are videos and some of them are submissions. Not bad. We'll pick it up. I've got FF7R down for tomorrow, but I might do another stream of this.
Fighting! Didn't you know that fighting is bad?
Like tomorrow. Just because I'm enjoying this a lot. Let's have a quick look in the customized menu. Yeah, give me a lecture.
Will let you change customized characters. Will keep.
How do I change character? Can I only customize Midoriya?
Character customization will let you change costumes. Customized characters will keep their outfit during battle.
So you can only customize Midoriya, okay.
This one looks pretty good too. Looking sharp. This one looks pretty good too.
Oh, top menu, here we are, character select. Right, I can customize other characters. Toga! Now where's the bodysuit with nothing on?
Should we change?
Oh, the DLC characters are here. Nice. Gentle and La Brava. Heck yeah.
This isn't bad either. What do you think, La Brava? Let's go with this for today's shoot.
Whose outfit should we change? Remodeling my costume? Whose outfit should we change?
Oh man. I could definitely spend a lot of time. Is All For One in this? Yes.
Well then, which shall we choose? Whose outfit should we change?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Right, so Hawks is the first DLC character. It says 10 DLC characters, 2 season passes. 5 characters each pass. Ah, shoot style and... Right, okay, standard style. I see. It's Deadpool! Yeah, I can see myself having a lot of fun with the character customization in this.
Improvements? I want to know more about Izuku!
I want to know more about Toga. Alright. I gotta bring it to a close now. So I need to start winding down for bed, because I've got to be up at 7 o'clock again tomorrow. But thank you very much for coming, and we'll definitely pick this up again soon, because this game is fantastic. I think I have an outro screen, but I don't really use it all that much. Because I keep forgetting to put end cards on. Either way, this has been fun. This has been fun. Alright, laters.